by the fire department, and imagine there's a lot of people looking to memorialize this day as it impacted basically the entire world since then. Just like, for those of you that remember what life was like before 9/11 and then what all happened since then, it's really, taken away a lot of our liberties, I think, since then, unfortunately. Some of the things that we used to be able to do. And so we have to memorialize this moment. Yep, yep. Thousands of senseless murders committed by those who perpetrated this act of terrorism on American soil and basically reshaped the way we think about things and our relationships with others. Because for sure, I read about it in history books. The fact of the matter is, it's still kind of in the modern era. It really is a tragedy. Well, it looks like we are rolling. Finally, the motorcycle blockade is allowing the exit to open up, so I will be back at you in a minute once we get back to our site.
Power supply that I ordered off eBay because I was worried about the power and the stuff that I'm hooking up to this, and supposedly the A500 power supply is real weak.
Yeah, I heard there was a new one out that somebody was...
Yeah, and it's made by a Polish people, but it came all professional. It's not like some thrown together deal.
Too. Yeah.
So,
what's the model? Okay, cool. How much was it?
I want to say with shipping and everything, it was about, just guesstimate, about $70.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
I give or take. It's been a while since I ordered it, but it's it works like a champ. I mean, he goes into. I think I got it off eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark. Hello. But it was one of those things where.
Well, I brought a whole couple of boxes of floppy disks. Might be fun to see if y'all remember anything on these. I don't know if you've got a floppy in there that works. Maybe pop some of them in.
Yeah, actually I do. I have a floppy that works. That's one of the things I didn't want to modify and cut the case or any of that stuff.
Yeah. Let's see if I can grab a laptop from the main room and watch the comments.
Yeah, or I've got mine too.
If you want to open up yours, we could watch the channel, see if there's comments.
Do we have internet here though?
Yeah, we do. Johnny, did you get a chance to play with your MorphOS anymore?
I got it on this.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's convenient.
I never untangled this from my trip to California, so it's kind of a mess.
How long ago did you go to California?
Oh, it's about a month ago. So went to go see, my daughter was working down there, and so we're over there. And,
so how's Dr. Clue? He's moved to Hillsboro, huh?
Hillsboro, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't kind of. I don't know if I should have been more direct with my question, but I was like, oh, the answer, the proper answer should be, I'm still going to be a member and I'm still going to show up.
Right.
So that was what I wanted to know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to know if he's planning on making the drive still too. So what is that?
I don't know how far, or
2 or 3 hours probably, because
Will
it's
35B and 35W come together?
It's not 3 hours.
It's where?
not quite 3.
35B
Yeah,
and 35W come
probably-
together?
Yes.
Maybe an
That's
hour and a
Hillsborough
half.
right there.
Oh, that is.
yeah, because it's not even to Waco yet, is
Yeah,
it?
you're not to Waco, yeah.
Yeah.
We thought that going from Cedarville to
Well, I
Burleson
live
was
in
too
Cedar
far.
Hill, I'm half hour south. To me,
That
that's,
does make a difference.
that's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
He's
To
not gonna
Waco,
do that.
about, yeah, maybe.
And the traffic up
A little less
there
than 2.
is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I think from my house it's 2 even, because I'm 15 minutes north of here.
Yeah, it's
On
probably,
the other hand, where he's
probably,
living, he's gonna wonder where the
an
traffic
hour and a
is.
half from here. I'd
I
say.
go
really?
down there regularly.
Yeah.
Give or take a
You
minute.
get right in the middle of town, at the busy time of the day, and it's like 3 cars in the
It's
intersection.
right at the 35 split.
You stay out there 15 minutes before somebody drives by.
It's been a while since I've been down that way.
Then there's a U-Haul place right down there on the main road.
Oh, okay.
It's got a little bitty tiny car.
You have the outlet malls, and then you got all the
29, just like a little
enclave of normal restaurants you see around here all the time too.
Yeah, well, the merge of
I've never
the
gone over there.
two east and west, yeah, there's a lot of things around there. Lily's biodiesel used to be down there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I went by it one time, kind of off the road a little bit, but
Mhm.
it was, and it's probably not even still there, I don't even know.
Oh, I also got this little trinket
So
thing.
were you the one having the child or your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, so,
Mm-hmm.
no baby yet,
Look
or?
around, no baby yet.
Okay.
Still on hold.
When's the due date?
Well, the due date's October 1st, but we were going to have to induce it on the 20th or the week of the 20th,
Oh, okay.
just because it's huge.
It's out.
Yeah. Or we had, I had two, and one was induced and one wasn't, so
Mm-hmm.
the second one was induced.
Let's see, if I turn this gimbal on, is it going to be squirrely or is it going to be good? That's going to be super squirrely. It's going to do a gymnastics on me. All right, well, now we're back in action.
What the gimbal is that? I was kind of looking at them at one point.
This is the DJI Osmo 3.
Yeah, I think that's the one I was looking at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty slick, I would say. Nice and easy on the controls.
Mm-hmm.
And you can even use the Osmo application along with it as well. I typically just use Streamlabs for the streaming purposes, but if I was just taking, regular recorded video, I might be able to say, here's the DJI app, and along with it, you can use these controls to zoom in, zoom out, other such things that obviously Streamlabs doesn't know how to do with this one.
Oh, okay.
But of course, you get the whole panoramic, tilt back and forth, left and right, up and down. And
is that an iPhone or is that an Android?
it's an Android.
Android, okay.
And with their app, you also have the capability to do like machine learning following of some object, so object following.
Right, okay,
And it'll tilt the gimbal to keep track of that object as it goes around.
okay. Yeah, I was kind of looking at, I'm pretty sure that's kind of the one I was looking at. I think they had them on sale or discontinued. I think they have a new model or something maybe, or. I don't know.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprising. I've had this one for a while now.
Mm-hmm. So you can hook it up to your phone to like Zoom and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay, but since you're streaming, you said you can't do that. It won't work together, I guess, or?
Maybe the Osmo app would support streaming capabilities now, but last time I looked, it was a matter of I should probably just use Streamlabs because it seemed a little bit more intuitive to get started with using for the streaming stuff.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I should probably look and see what's changed if the Osmo app supports streaming these days or not.
Yeah.
It seems like it wouldn't make sense for it to not because so many people want to do that.
Yeah. So you like it? It's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. It's certainly improved the quality of my shots because just holding with your hand, you
Oh
always get.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Even with the stabilization these things have in them, innately, there's still, just a lot of jitter, and this just makes it smooth and quality.
Now, is there a battery built in and it's rechargeable, or do you replace batteries, or?
It's rechargeable. It's got a USB-C port right here on the
that's
side,
it. Okay.
so I always make sure to charge it up right before coming out.
How long does it generally last, would you say?
I use it most of the last meeting, and it's down to maybe 75%.
Oh, okay. So that's quite a bit then.
Yeah,
Okay.
did pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll end up buying it. I kind of was looking at it, had something, but I was going to use it for kind of fast. But still, it seems like it's Yeah, I know videos are, yeah, it does help with stabilization a lot, so.
Yeah. If my arm gets tired, I can always just put it on, you know, this kind of
Right.
thing, static tripod.
Mm-hmm.
Set it somewhere for a moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one will, you know, let you do portrait or landscape real easily. It makes all kinds of adjustments depending on how long you tap or double tap or hold things or whatever.
Mhm.
It's actually really
Yeah.
cheap. I
So you
mentioned
can put
it's
it on
gonna
the,
be slow.
like, it's got like a screw in on the bottom for
Well, you
a,
can read
for a
files
tripod or
from,
something?
micro
Um,
SD through the parallel.
Oh, you
I don't
just,
think this
or
one
just
does in
put that in
particular.
oh, just in general, you could put it on there without, okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of gymnastics. I actually have to unclip it from here
Yeah.
and then clip it onto this one.
Yeah,
It
well,
doesn't
I
really.
thought maybe you could hook it directly up to that, like the thread, but I see what you mean now.
Actually, yeah, there is a thread here.
Okay.
I mean, for
Which
me, it's like,
Probably would be good if I want to set this thing down. I could put it on a proper tripod then.
Yeah, or like a monopod or something, just,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm.
I wonder
It's an
if
interesting
that
idea.
Still, if you're doing it for hours or. you know,
Yeah, no
or
doubt.
something.
Going to the parallel port,
As a matter of fact,
I don't know how fast it's, you
Right,
know,
let's
I
see,
think
yeah.
that-
yeah, we might as well while we're here.
Okay.
Just straighten this thing out and see how it goes.
That's fine.
I'm sure this thing will be kind of some weird.
Oh, it is parallel. Yeah, just mail the
Oh, yeah.
email. Okay, good. So it'll be faster. I was thinking it might be topped
Yeah,
out like,
they didn't put it on the floppy drive connector.
so.
All right,
I
is
think
this
it was
going
just called
the way we
probably
want?
speed reasons. And other people, you know, I do have an external floppy that I hooked a GoTech up to,
Mhm.
and, I don't know.
Quarter
it's
inch
all right.
20 should be the standard way to go.
Seems like it should, yeah, it looks like it's going.
Okay.
Should be a standard, I would think.
Yeah.
And I haven't installed any
There you
drive or
go.
anything yet for it, so.
All right, getting closer.
With not a flat bottom.
Yep. Up.
Seemed like it was going, but.
Yeah, we're trying to screw something into the bottom of this gimbal, and it's not really being cooperative.
Right.
So, forgive us for any shaky
Oh,
video.
really? Yeah, yeah,
Which, you know, getting a power supply for someone was almost impossible.
Yeah. yeah. Usually you have to get them rebuilt, remanufactured, I mean, yeah.
It's weird.
Fixed or something.
I think it would.
We made them with modern components and all that kind of stuff, heavy duty capacitors.
You would think it would, but.
I have to just go to Ace and see what the deal is. If these are the wrong threading or wrong size or what. 'Cause it seems like it goes in there for a second and then pops out.
Yeah, the threads may not be the same then.
What's up? Hey, hey.
This guy would like a tour of the place.
Okay. In terms of tours, well, this is funny because I was just trying to figure out a way to set this gimbal down without having to do all this stuff.
Doing tours now?
Are there people here doing tours? That's the question. I think normally the tours are 10 to 2 or 10 to noon, and I think there might be some people still hanging around, but I'll have to go check.
We're just a meeting group, and so, I don't know if there's somebody to do that, but, oh yeah, that's you, Mr. Wiley.
Alrighty. Spin this stuff.
It just actually invited to have like more information about the place. Like my teacher kind of recommended me visiting this place.
Come on, turn off. This thing was turned off. This thing acts like it still wants to be on. Okay.
Mind of its own.
Sometimes. It's not the easiest thing to transfer. Alright, now I gotta. Kind of put this back on a tripod. Or, let's see, that's definitely not gonna work. Let me want to swing this around. Oh my gosh, your screen.
Oh, is it
Does
going?
not show up well on here at all.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put this here. Just watch your hand, I guess.
Let me move it away from the mouse pad then.
Yep. All right, we can set up. There you go. Cool. And then what kind of stuff are you working on?
Nothing, just
Nothing.
getting it going first.
Set it
Well,
up.
the one thing that I do is the, it's supposed to be able to read from an SD card
Mhm.
over to, and whenever I'm copying stuff, and I've got the proper drivers installed, but it doesn't work. It copies the directory names,
Mhm.
but then when it gets to the files, I get some error in German.
Oh, geez.
And I mean, I get the 9. I know what that means,
Yeah.
but you know, I don't.
Well, get your Google Translate out on your phone and type it in.
Yeah, it was just too frustrating. It was like, so anyway, this one comes with, oh, and I wonder if I have to, I bet I can't hot swap the parallel port thing, can I? I bet I have to power it off.
Probably.
I mean, it does require external power, but here, and actually, let's plug this in first. I went ahead and ordered an SD card from these guys. That's a micro SD, and this should pop out of there. Here we go. Because I was worried the format whenever I was doing that copy, it's like, it talked about FAT95, and I'm like, oh, it's the same, you know, I couldn't figure, I don't know, I tried FAT16, FAT32, NTFS, tried partitioning it to like 3 gig partitions, I tried everything, and no matter what, and it would read it. I installed the drivers that came with it, and I flashed the firmware of this thing, but either way, let's see how this works. So I thought, if I took this guy and copied, which this might be blank, now that I mentioned it, but that's why I brought my computer.
Yeah, I'm getting set up with the internet here real fast.
Okay. Then it might, then I might try and, you know what I should be able to copy it from here onto this little compact flash. And if I can't copy it from here, you know, I know it's not the SD card. Because I tried different SD cards. I actually have a 1 gig SD card. Still didn't work. Still had the same problem, I should say.
So before, where were you booting from?
It just boots, it auto boots from this compact flash.
Well, you were booting from there rather than that, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is
Okay.
just so I can copy files to any machine.
Okay.
So.
Fingers crossed.
I don't know. You can see that. Oh, that's a good call. Thanks. We needed a little bit. So now, were you able to get internet?
I'm thinking about it. It wouldn't connect you on member for some reason, so I'm trying guest. And it's just taking forever, so I'm going to attend to our guest who's waiting patiently out here. Okay.
All right, let's see here. It came with a disc.
They've got you reading the disc on a card. If they say maybe you have to format to an Amiga format.
Oh, but I've got, this thing takes a flash of Kickstart, so I got 3.2 installed on here.
Large
So it works with that.
one.
Yeah, so now I might need to install. Oh, okay.
I have internet working over on my Pi Talk over there.
Huh. Maybe it's note that SD0 is now located in dock drive. Executed system startup and go. All right. Is it auto mounted or? Oh, they had that FAT95
There
in
it is,
there.
right there, SD adapter, or is that?
No, that's
something?
the
That's the
floppy.
floppy.
Yeah. But that makes me wonder. I don't know if I ever had that FAT90. I'd swear I did. I'd be curious
That
to
would
see.
be part of that DOS, MS-DOS thing.
Okay, yeah. And I didn't know what that was, and I couldn't find anything to format it with. I wonder if it will read it now. Oh, I bet I have to. Oh, I bet.
I bet
What
you
if
on
it's
that floppy,
partitioned?
there should be a thing for, but then again, it says no other action is needed, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Because let's see, on the Amiga, whenever you mount a hard drive, you got a mount list thing, and.
Right. Maybe I should have just gone SD0.
This 1.3 or 2.0?
Or maybe RT. Yeah. Oh. 3.2 on
3.2,
this,
3.2,
but this is 1.3, but it doesn't, it overrides it. And I can, now in fact, to boot off this, I don't know to boot, but to switch it, to use that Kickstarter, I have to open this up and lift a jumper.
Ah.
Oh, there it is, right there, SD.
Mhm. Copy
Okay.
down to it, see what goes.
So, well, so this one will work. I'm curious how fast it will be. I don't know what I have a bunch of stuff on here. Pro Tracker, I think, yes. It said show all files, okay. That's that. Okay, let's just copy this then. 8 meg in use. Well, that was relatively quick. I don't know how large this is though. Let me copy a game. I think it's on here. I don't know. This is not my original collection. Let's just see what's in here. Oh, but these are going to be. You know, I'm going to try just to do the entire A.
Doing something. Ooh, there we go. 5%. Ooh.
It's not too bad,
Yeah.
but obviously maybe. I wonder if that Fat 95 that I was talking about that I installed, I wonder if that would make this work. Because, but I installed what came with this, even off their website.
So this is power, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely faster than serial, I guess because it's parallel, right?
Yeah,
multi-threaded.
Yeah, at that point in time, parallel was faster than serial. It was only later that serial got faster.
And it plugs into the parallel port?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get that from the same place you got the
Yeah.
520?
The AmigaStore.eu that goes in
Right.
Spain just seems to have lots of stuff. And this is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't looking to order anything else, but it was kind of like I needed something to easily move files around with
Right.
it. And it was like $20.
Mhm.
Well, the shipping was like
Shipping.
17.
Mhm.
So I think everything out the door, and I paid for them to just send me an SD card, just in case mine was, I don't know, questionable. And so I
Mhm.
think the whole thing was $50 out the door.
Mm.
If this is the one I'm thinking is, you need to keep an eye on this guy because they claim they're gonna make a power supply for every Amiga made.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so. I mean,
You need
they
one for
listed out
3000T.
all their
Yeah.
specs on it.
Well, still,
Yeah, that's, look how light that is.
Mm-hmm. Did you get that from the same place from?
No, I got that from some Polish guy off
yeah,
eBay.
I saw that about them coming out with this first, but then gonna make power supplies for every Amiga made.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Even the, like the desktop or the
Yeah.
tower and everything?
Because you know what? I figured out one thing. Do you remember when Ken was here with his 4000?
Mm-hmm.
He was using a adapter from Amiga Kit to use that ATX power supply. And then, because, you know, I have my 4000, but those adapters don't, and I don't know, you don't always need it, but they don't provide a negative 5 volts because the new ATX standard only does like positive 5 volts, positive 12, and stuff like that, or stuff like that. And so they don't provide that. But I looked it up, and it's like the ones that use that negative are like the Zorro slots. Like some of the Zorro slots can use that, need that negative 5. And so, and that power supply thing doesn't do that. And so because I found that out because I ordered one of those for my 2000 when I was thinking I was having power supply problems. So I wonder if some of his, well, I don't know. I don't remember what all problems he was having. I think he couldn't even boot.
I had a 4000, which I sold to Steve, and I was doing the same thing. I'd ordered from Amiga Kit
Mhm.
that, what,
The adapter.
the adapter, yeah, and it works fine for me.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I
And
think-
maybe it was a different version of the adapter or something. I don't know.
Or stuff didn't really need it, because there's a lot of things that don't need it, but some things do, because I'm just reading up on it, because I was like, it sounded fine for me, like I didn't return mine or anything,
And yet-
but I got one.
And yet my Amiga 4000 worked just fine, and mine was very, very basic. I didn't have any, exotic things
Yes,
plugged into
definitely.
any of those Zorro slots, except for, I don't know.
Yeah, he has that expansion thing.
Here's your chair if you want, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yeah, the other thing is, though, that I found out is that those 4000s are super prone to leaking capacitors, and I don't know if he ever had mine serviced. I'm waiting to get mine serviced to even do anything with it. But I did eventually use that on my 2000 or 2500. I did use that software you guys talked about, that ASCD-ROM, whatever.
Yeah, right.
And it worked really well. It set up stuff, but the key to getting all of this shit to work was me moving my compact flash back and forth to my PC and using WinUAE to do all that work on it. That program is amazing, and I can see why Mark just threw his hands, not Mark, Ken, sorry, threw his hands up and said, I'm just going to use emulation because it just works. And I think all those other ones, you just slide up the RAM and stuff like that. But I mean, to me, it's like, where's the fun in that? It's a good tool, but where's the fun in that? 72%. So.
Yeah, you don't have to pick the file, but that'd be pretty good size.
Seemed like you had quite a number of folders there, so.
Yeah, in this, I'd be curious just to see. I probably need to look and see how. I didn't see look how big this A folder is, but it's probably pretty big. I mean, this is like a WHD load catalog I got off the web.
Mm-hmm.
So
How much was the power supply?
I want to say it was probably around 75 or 80.
Mm-hmm.
More than I wanted to spend, but it's kind of like whenever they supposedly, from what I was reading, the A500 power supply barely, but it's better than the 1200 power supply, was
Right.
what I was told, which I was kind of like, wow. But it barely supplies. You start adding stuff onto the 500,
Mhm.
it can't keep up with it. Oh, and I already blew one A500 power supply. In fact, I'm in the middle of doing all this stuff, and that little thing buzzes. And I'm like, why is this thing buzzing? And then I did that little mod, that 1 meg chip mod,
Mm-hmm.
and I have two A500s. Right, one was the case was all smashed, and because it got brittle, and so basically it was like an extra motherboard. Well, this is the one I bought originally, the Chicken Lips one, but it wouldn't even recognize this guy right here. But it was after I'd done the 1 meg chip mod, and where you cut this trace, and then if you got to put a 1 meg Agnes in there, and I didn't know what was going on. So anyway, I guess what ended up happening is that other motherboard, I could just never get to work with this guy no matter what. So I ended up using the motherboard, same revision, like revision 5 motherboard and everything. And it worked with this perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
And then it worked with the 1 meg chip mod. So I don't know. But anyway, during all that, while I was trying to, I was paranoid because you have to solder a couple of points together, and you have to cut 2 traces. I mean, it seems like it's pretty easy, but you're just worried you're going to mess something up.
Right.
And then that freaking power supply dies right in the middle of it, and you don't know it. You're just suddenly nothing's turning on. You're flipping it on. It's buzzing. No screen, no nothing. You're like, what?
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Yeah. And so that's whenever I was like, well, let me just try this other power supply. I tried this other power supply. And then it worked, but it was kind of buzzing too. And I'm like, I wonder if I'm overloading this
Because
thing.
the factory ones are a little bit too, or just barely were usable on a bare machine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Once you added more stuff,
yeah.
You have an expansion card underneath in the bottom?
Yeah,
extra RAM
yes,
slot?
that's exactly right. That's what it uses, that 512K expansion for the other 512 of chip RAM.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it will. Yeah, and so I assume that all draws power, and this guy right here, and I'm like, that's why I was like getting the power supply. And you could, to be honest with you, that's kind of the base model. There's two kind of looks like reputable companies on eBay that sell them. One of them has like an LED readout and kind of stuff like that, but it's just like, you know what? I just need the thing to work. I'm not going to know what those numbers mean, really, or it's just, I don't know. So I went with the base model. So, but yeah, I think all in all it came out to be about $75. And they said they're backed up 2 weeks to ship out because they're so busy, which I guess is a good sign.
Yeah.
But they,
All the Amigas started selling crazy.
yeah. But anyway, they shipped it out. I got it. I wasn't expecting it to get it, but I got it like in 2.5, 3 weeks. I got it in like 3 weeks. So, and it's stuff. I don't know. Stuff has at least been shipping quicker. I think that this AmigaStore.eu has been really good about shipping stuff and communication. And in fact, I've been communicating with them on this issue about this not successfully copying over the files from this SD card. And they're baffled, but they said, you can send it back and we'll try it out and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't want to send it back to Spain. But, I'm glad that they could provide some kind of support. And that's when I went ahead and just ordered this, just because, I don't know, I need something that I can connect to all Amigas. I don't have a way to do that on the ones that I have.
Yeah, it can be difficult trying to transfer files
Just
over.
basic stuff, yeah. I found,
We used to get buy cables. One was for serial port and another.
Oh, no modem cable?
Well, they called CERNET. It's like networking two Amigas together. We're using a serial cable or a parallel cable.
Okay, I didn't know you could use a parallel cable to do
Yeah,
that.
that came both ways. And everybody's like, well, what's the difference? Well, everybody's like, well, parallel's faster.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to use a null modem, which was serial only, and it would do like Z modem. I'd connect ATDT, whatever. I wouldn't dial. I don't remember what the commands were, but command to connect, and then it would start transferring it really fast. I'm like, wow, look at those speeds, because I'm used to, a 2400 baud modem or something, and then it would get halfway and just crap out. It would just error. And then it was like, come on.
We had members in North Dallas who made graphics for TV commercials. And they would always point them out to me and say, we made that. It was a car lot. They had a big diamond spinning at the end with their name around it. And they made that. They had like 10 Amigas connected together with ParNet so they all could work together on that animation.
Oh, are you serious? So they had like a render farm going on there back then. That's amazing. I had no idea.
They said one machine knew about take us a couple of weeks like that. With 10 of them, we at least get it done in a couple of days.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's amazing. I had no idea that technology that someone would be able to do that.
First time I saw it, when he showed it, I said, well, I've seen that commercial. He said, yeah, watch the diamond at the end. That's all it did with the Amiga. We did it for him.
That's awesome. That's super awesome. I mean, yeah.
Were they using 2000s?
Yeah, back then, yeah. 2025, that was all accelerated.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember what their name was. I went to their house several times. We even had a meeting here at their house. It was over there off north of 635.
Oh,
That one of the SIGs that we had?
I think I know the guy you're talking about. Some, he was kind of a little teenager, wasn't he?
Young teenager and a big
Yeah,
heavy set
yeah.
guy. They worked together there. They lived at
I
that
remember
house.
one guy, Brett Hester.
Had a big
That's
long.
him, Brett Hester.
Yeah,
You got good memories.
sometimes.
Had
Selected.
a real nice house. Boy.
Yeah, I remember
I remember Brett. I can't remember the other guy, but I remember Brett.
I remember Brett.
If I heard the other name, I'd probably know it, but I remember him. He was really good. Yeah, he was a young kid, and
Yeah.
still doing. I think he was in high school doing a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've learned so much just by messing around with this stuff, because I came in, what was it, 2 or 3 months ago, And it's just like, you know, all I ever had was a 500, so I never got into the weeds about doing a lot of the command line stuff. But now I feel like, okay, you know, this is, I've learned, I've had to. It's been frustrating though too.
Once you get the command line thing down, it really begins to work for you, and doing strange things.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So.
I always thought Order was under the impression, you know, I think it's true that, you know, there's kind of a duality there. You can do most of the stuff with command line interfaces, or you can do most of it graphically with the, you know, intuition.
Where your limitation comes is whatever they put into that icon. I mean, you can actually
Yes.
go into the icon and add all that stuff in there if you know how to do it, and put it in there, and then it'll do it just like you typed it. But when you're typing it, you get all those extra commands that you probably don't even know exist with something.
Yes.
You go in and add them all in.
And I learned that exact thing because now on Windows, I know that if you copy in the command line a directory to somewhere else, it's not gonna. No, actually, it will copy all the contents. No, it doesn't. But you have to. There's special things that you can do. But I thought that whenever I was going to do this through the command line, I was going to say, all right, copy, you know, df or whatever, copy this directory here. It didn't copy into the contents. It just copied the directory, and it was like, well, so you have to add some parameters in there. And I was like, come on, you know, if it's a whole directory, but you know, it is what it is.
That's what I used all that to help me learn and do. I used to start up sequence and user start up, go in there and figure out why this thing isn't doing what it wanted to do, and I boot it up and all this stuff.
No, yeah.
Some parameter, you sit there, oh, it needs to have this parameter in there. Okay, well, okay.
Yeah, and that's why I learned. And of course, those were the first wild cards I knew about. Was like the pound, question mark, pound, and then of course DOS was star dot star. And so I don't know. It's
one of the things with Amiga, if you don't know what the parameters are, you type the command and put the question mark after it, and it'll show you all the parameters that you can use.
okay. Yeah, that's true. Well, this one is.
It doesn't tell you how to use them or what they're for, but they're there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Now I'm gonna rename this guy.
Was it done
He got done copying, and so I'm gonna rename this guy just so that I know. And so now I'm gonna try and copy him from. Oh, why did I open that up again? I'm gonna try and. I wonder if I can. I better power it down. I mean, I don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, things aren't hot swappable, like,
Yeah,
they
so it's
are
like,
now.
and they say that
All my circuits are functioning perfectly.
some of them are, and it's just like some of them are not, and so I'd rather just take the chance.
Yeah, especially with older hardware.
Yes. Especially after that power supply debacle. All right, let's see if we can do this. Now, and it'll read it.
So I'm playing pinball.
Yeah, at first when I heard that go, I was like, what the hell's going on? All right, let's see here. All right, there's that.
So Johnny, is that MorphOS or what's that?
That's nice. Know nothing about MorphOS. Did you have to have a Mac? Is that a Mac?
This is
Yeah, you had to have
This is the last power PC laptop that Apple made.
Okay, yeah.
1.67 gigahertz G4.
Well, it didn't show up here. Oh, maybe I have to. What the hell?
So MorphOS only work on a Power PC, right? Or
So far.
yeah, so far
They're
currently.
supposedly working on the PC version.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I wonder if I need to. I wonder if it's conflicting.
Doom or Quake?
Is that Quake 2? I was gonna say that's like Quake 2, not Quake 1. I like Quake 1 a lot better than 2. Yeah, 2 is pretty good. I wonder, I hope that doesn't have a the drivers for this don't conflict with this. Because it doesn't want to read it now. Forgot you can't do that. Does that still work? I think I need to. The Duke. I played the shit out of that game. That was a lot of fun. Okay.
Yeah, I did too. I played that quite a bit. Of course, on a PC.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing even in here for that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't install the drivers for that.
Well, that disc, the floppy is for the.
It's for that guy.
For that.
I had to download this guy. I don't remember if it came with the. I don't remember if it came with the floppy or not. It may have, but I know I didn't bring it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think. But maybe I did a reinstall of it. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I mean, 'cause I don't see it. Well, maybe. It looks like it's got some nice anti-aliasing on there too, where it's not so blocky. That looks good. Yes, GUI. Alright, there's nothing else there. Yeah, I didn't put those files on there. Which is strange. Yeah. I would have just put it in the root here. But I don't see those drivers. I may have, in the course of being frustrated, gone with, like, repartitioned to this thing and did a fresh install. But that's fine.
I needed that.
Heard that forever. I don't know why. You'd think they'd figure that out. I don't know. These snapshots never stay. You're just supposed to be able to just snapshot this stuff.
Well, you have to select them all first.
But if you just say all, I mean, this is selected.
Yeah, you need to select the window selected.
And there's several snapshots there, one for
Go,
Windows, one for
go to
iPads.
the top there where it says window, okay, and go down and select what
Select contents? Oh, and that's how
That'll
you,
select them all, and then you do icon snapshot.
oh, icons?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Oh, okay.
One snapshot for window. And the other
And it says, but you know, it's also confusing is it says snapshot all. And I'm like, okay, snapshot all.
all windows.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
Well,
yeah, I
hey,
just learned something new. I wish this worked, that'd be kinda nice.
Yeah, you kind of get used to that middle scroll wheel,
Yeah.
middle mouse button.
Yeah, I do. If you see this little guy over here, though, this thing is really impressive that Sal was talking about last time. This Tom deal. I ordered 2 of them. They're expensive. They are, and I had to, you know, but I got tired of that tank mouse. It's just anytime you're using a modern PC, you just get tired of it. So I bought two of them for about $60 a few weeks ago, and they came in. Another from Poland. I never
Two
knew
of the what are the
the Toms.
adapters?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And for the and so they'll let you use any kind of mice and joysticks, I think, whatever. But I only bought there's one here, and I have one on my 2000. And so, but now I can use these laser mice with no problem, and it's just makes a huge difference.
And I always have to go out and clean the rollers of the ball.
Yes, yeah, in fact I did that, and I'd had to take a little knife and get in there,
get
or
the
little
scrape off
lint.
the lint, yeah. I haven't done that such a long time.
It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Why is it opening everything?
Because you had select all.
Yeah.
But it didn't unselect it?
No. You still had to select.
But I had something else selected.
It's going to open up every single window.
That might have been another window or something that you had something selected.
Can I, like, Amiga C, Control C?
I don't.
I can control Amiga. F that.
Yeah, basically, that's what you're going to have to do, yeah.
That's a little unintuitive. But to be fair, I get used to, like,
It is,
we have to get used to, like, when the windows are on top of each other, and I click on the one below it, it's like it won't bring it to the front.
Right.
I have to click the little button to bring it to the
Right.
front. And
Well,
it's
it's
just-
just-
Well, now in 3.2,
I don't. Let me see.
double click in the window.
Oh, you have to double click.
All right, you may have it turned off. Yeah, if you have it. Yeah, there's a place you go in there and turn that on.
Oh, okay. No.
Press, probably.
Yeah, but no, I turned it on.
You can't. You forgot. It's like, hey, it's
It's on a
on.
workbench.
Workbench, I was going to say probably workbench.
Let's see, is that magic ribbons color?
Quality poor. It's funny.
No volume.
Can't see further down there.
I got 3.2. Everybody check it out.
Oh, you can scroll now. That's new.
Waiting for.
I've never seen that before. Look at that. I've never seen you can scroll like that before. Is that new?
But I got your internet set up. I was putting.
There's a thing for dragging the windows off the sides.
Yeah,
You have to turn that on too.
but it's not here.
Okay, well, let's close that one. Let's go
Here, what?
down to the bottom. Bottom. Right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Let's see.
Reaction.
Or input. Yeah, try
I
it.
mean, it looks like it has Windows as the icon.
Let's see. Refresh on 3D label.
Look, I don't know. 3D scroller. I don't know what that means. All that stuff is.
Makes the little buttons look 3D.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Okay,
Graphics palette. Input.
Yeah, there's
Or eye control.
Yeah,
Christmas.
try input.
Okay.
Mouse speed acceleration.
Okay. I think you're lying to me, Johnny. Resizable from. Oh, wait. Windows. Menu snap.
By the way, there's a commenter on the YouTube
Scroll wheel enabled.
stream.
There's a scroll wheel enabled right there.
He says, Atari ST had way more
Yeah, that
power.
allows you to
for
scroll
price.
down
It's not
through
too late to
the-
trade
yeah.
your Amigas for Atari.
Resize from all
Hey,
sides.
Atari ST. How about that? Can I do that? Is that illegal? Either way.
I know you want these on.
Can move off screen.
Mhm.
Resizable from all sides. Void flicker? I don't know if I like that. I mean,
Well, that's just, it's just the screen stuff.
yeah.
You can turn it off anytime you want, you know.
What's under appearance settings? No,
Manage exceptions? No.
I wouldn't think so.
That's all there too.
Oh, you canceled, so you go back and
Oh, well,
save.
why?
If you want to set that other stuff up.
Yeah, you gotta save.
Yeah, I guess I hit cancel. I thought it was a cancel on appearance settings, but no. You have to cancel from appearance settings is up here. Funny. Okay. All right. That was eye control. Not screen mode. No, it's probably not going to be
I
like
wouldn't
that.
think so.
Cancel. Time, default icons, font, locale, pointer. I mean, it wouldn't be. No, that's just.
It's the pointer itself.
What's the point of that? Huh? All right.
I don't know what. Yeah, file requester.
Yeah, I don't see anything there. Presets? Nope.
I don't know.
I don't see anything in there.
I haven't used 3.2, so.
Yeah. What's this guy?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, I can't believe that you had a pixel editor for what your mouse looks like.
Oh, yeah.
That's been in that
it's been
ever since the beginning,
Yes.
I believe, 1.3 or
Yeah.
1.2.
1.2, yeah.
Yeah,
I've not stumbled across that yet.
yeah, you can edit your pixel or your pointer, yeah.
Dang.
I think there's files out there, people have changed it to different things.
Mm-hmm.
Was it not just an add-on that you installed or something, or some kind of utility?
I know it was in 3.9. I was thinking of 3.2. They've added it as part of it. Let's see here. Let me get one open. Two windows up here.
The operational and all my circuits are functioning perfectly.
Would be under tools.
Yeah. Or right-click, double right-click? I don't know.
Huh. I just tested it for Morpho S. It's working.
Yeah.
Let me go bring up mine. Let's see if I can find it.
Look under, maybe tools. Let's see if there's anything under tools.
Yeah, I thought this.
And look in commodities, see what's in there. The drawer.
Yeah.
Click the front.
There you go.
Find it?
Commodities.
You have to run it every time?
I don't know. Click on it or double
did.
click. Okay. then
That could be
try
something.
it.
That could be something you could put in the workbench startup if you want it to
Yeah,
start every time.
probably, but try and click on
Okay.
a window.
One. There you go.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's what mainly those are. Is those things you put in the workbench startup, and every time you boot it up, it runs.
All right. Well,
Okay.
you have to put it in the startup sequence, or
No. Workbench startup. One below that.
Oh, WB startup. Okay.
You,
Drag it in there.
Yeah, drag it in there, or copy it in there.
What
whichever.
Yeah,
size
copy
from any
it in
size?
there,
I was
yeah.
looking at that. Yeah. Well,
Right there, yeah, there it is.
there we go. Now, can I just drag it? It'll
Mhm.
copy it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, or it'll move it.
Move it.
Whatever. Auto point, blinker, F key, numeric pad, no caps lock, mouse blinker, exchange,
Yeah. that's it.
cross DOS.
Yeah.
Cross-DOS is what we were talking about. You
Yeah.
don't need to.
No. Yeah, I had to do that to get files from my PC from a USB floppy that wouldn't even read anything except for high density drive floppies. And then and this thing won't read high density, sometimes will read high density floppy. It's amazing I got anything done doing that. There was a lot of time, that's why I didn't look at that. But that's cool. That seems so basic, but that is awesome. That got so frustrating where I would just go through and just start closing windows just so that I wouldn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
See, what I hate about Windows is no matter what window you click on, it comes right to the front. I don't want it to be at the
Yeah.
front. I got this other one I'm trying to just type work
I've
in.
had that happen, or whenever it'll resize it and take up the whole screen and stuff, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
no, dude. I'm just like, go off to the side. I'm not trying to do the whole thing.
Yeah, I've started to become a bit of a Mac OS snob lately for that because it doesn't just bring the window up front if you click on it.
Oh, yeah. And those are things that you can turn off, but it's kind of like you have to go like into the registry, and sometimes they hide that stuff.
Well, and plus you can hit Alt plus, or rather Command plus backtick to actually switch through the windows of the same application, which you can't do that on Windows.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so, like, if you have a bunch of different Chrome windows open or terminal windows or something, it becomes really easy.
I had no idea how loud this is going to be. Dude, I don't know what it is, but there's just something about the way it looks on the 1084S or the CRT that this it's kind of glare, but
Yeah, because they don't have the
in the
any
scan line
reflection
stuff.
coating on there.
Yeah, I like it.
Some of the lights, you can.
No, it's fine. It's whatever. Oh, am I not getting any audio? Oh, there it goes. Wait. Y'all ever played this?
Can't say I have.
It's ultra violent. It's a kind of got this weird intro, but it's a kind of a medieval fantasy game, but it's action based. It's kind of got some RPG elements on it. It's pretty quick. It's probably I probably should have shown you Nuclear War. It's a little bit more. Here.
See the monster
Oh,
joystick?
wow. Where'd you get that from?
Got that Japanese switch that uses in all the video games.
Yeah, it uses that's a nice feel to it too.
Yeah, there's a place called Monster Joystick, which you can get anything. You get different colors, get it clear, black, different red, blue, yellow, pink, whatever you feel like.
Yeah, no, that's super nice. See, that's easy to
So
do.
it's a 9-pin connector, and so it's ready for the Amiga.
Did you have to put that together, didn't you? Or yeah.
Probably wasn't too hard. What's it called? Monster Joystick? Because I ordered this and I don't know. I paid. This was expensive too. It was. I didn't want one of the cheapo, because some of the cheapo ones that you get, I mean, they're like $10 or $15, and they just fall off. They're just garbage. And so this one is custom built and stuff, but it's kind of like.
This even offers you the choice of gates, where you have the 8 gates or the 4 gates.
Yeah, for your searcher plates.
Yeah, just like a regular arcade style stuff. Let's see if this is gonna.
A hard day's knocking.
Yeah.
Moonstone. I don't think I ever played it, but I think Moon.
This is if this was a gem, it's gonna load or if it's gonna be locked up. Usually doesn't even, well, maybe it's floppy. I gotta remember that. Yeah. Well, it's floppy emulated.
This is coming up here. Is it coming up with floppy now?
It uses those emulated load.
This review.
Yeah, it should be coming off that.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, loading.
Oh,
Yep.
maybe it's okay. There it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Sure, why not? But you start off with this guy. You can only go so far, and you're looking for the moonstones, and you collect them. And so you go to these little areas here, and then they each have different like action sequence.
Sounds like a little like fairy tale adventure.
Except this is action. Well, I don't watch this. Watch these screens. This will show a zoomed in thing, and you have these like you can stab, you can swing your sword depending on depending on what you're fighting. You come up with these. You have to hit the power button. Maybe I can't read that. Okay. Oh God. And then.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm about to lose.
Looks like you're getting creamed. It's a little bit like jousting, too.
See, well, she keep it going around.
I won. Oh!
Oh, just to get the white
So
card.
this is the. Oh yeah, you can. I think you can use these to throw stuff.
Sir Goober.
Godberg. I'll have you know.
I thought it was
I'll have you
Goober
hit-
too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it might as well be. Okay, I think just to exit, I think you just hit on this. But I'll lose that. So now there's other nights at the AI, or you can play with other people, and sometimes they'll chase you down, and you have to fight them.
How do you play with other people?
Just joysticks, or
Okay.
I think you might have to handle.
Multiple people in the same system, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Thought
gonna
it might have
try
been some
again.
network kind of thing. 'Cause I'm always looking for like old LAN party games.
Oh, I know. Yes, and I have a four we'll work with, and
Mhm.
oh yeah, you just have to hit the button. I don't know why it says loading.
Hmm.
Come here, you.
Because you have to get exactly the right level. I mean, I don't know. The meat must be tasty.
I don't know. My God, how many of these things are there? Come on!
No, speared.
All right, I'm gonna go on to a different one now. But sometimes these guys will make like a beeline and just go right towards. But there's a bunch of. Yeah, that guy that's going up that way, he's coming up towards me. But I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go. And you can go into these things. These. I think there's a city. Oh,
This
and
would maybe think it
there's
looks
so
like
much
Fairy Tale
time.
Adventure.
There's so much time. Yeah, this guy's coming after me. He just showed up.
Place you walk around.
Yeah, watch this. Oh, come on! Bastard!
Wow.
The AI is tough, man, and I haven't played this in 15 years or something. And they take your stuff too.
Uh-huh.
Like but I think if I had any moonstones, then he'd take them.
Beware the rat men.
All these guys.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Wow.
I gotta. Come on, you.
Ooh. Well, they come up on you fast.
If you get one winning shot in them, you can. Oh, there's another one. Ah! Anyway, yeah, and then sooner or later, the dragon shows up, and the dragon will start chasing you around. And I've never beat him before, but I'm doing a terrible job at this game. Does anyone else want to try?
Sure, I guess
Fun
I'll
job.
take it for a spin.
Yeah.
All right. You want to go first?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm fine.
You want me to restart it?
No, I think I'm good. Let's see. What are the controls?
It's
then?
really only one button. Just
Okay.
use that one right there.
Fire and then go up and down.
Yeah. So now you want to. I think you just hit fire and it's going to go. And just hit. I think just hit the button again.
Yeah, you're right.
Now you have to move around.
Yep.
These guys will kick your ass. Look at.
Yep.
Oh, and you hit. Yeah. You aim the joystick and fire.
Oof.
It's tough. It's
Quite
tough, but once
tough.
you get it down, you can
Mhm.
kind of. If you repeat the same one, if you get a hit, you
Yep.
repeat that same one. It seems
Right.
to
It
hurt
seems like
them.
it lets you repeat
Yeah.
it. So it's actually pretty cool. Do I need to like move myself anything on the screen, or is it?
Yeah, you can move yourself in it, but only so far and only in so much time.
Yep.
If you wait too long,
Mhm.
it'll just skip you.
Game over.
Well, you can't get the moonstone if someone else is gonna.
Yep.
Oh, did it say game over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna practice or select night.
I
Select
just
night.
select nine.
Okay. It would be orange this time.
Looks yellow to me. Colorblind. All right. I don't know where you're. I guess is it you up there? Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know if you want to go there. I think you move first.
Oh well. We'll start with where we start. It'll be fun.
Okay. So
Okay. Here's a couple converging in on that way, I guess.
yeah, look, when that guy's going towards you, I guarantee it.
Yep.
So now you want to move down, but you want to collect a moonstone. So go to that first little thing there.
It only let me move that far.
Oh,
I
and you
guess.
go slow if you're on the mountain thing.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
All right, there we go.
All right, get ready. All right, hit your button.
Huh. Wow, good hit. Oh no. This dude's tough.
I'm telling you.
You have to be right on the right timing for him.
Unforgiving.
Yeah, you have to make sure you line up and make them come up. Something like that. So.
We knocked the camera.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize it was, but my joystick was holding it up.
The other way.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
flip the camera around, I guess. But
Other way. Ooh.
okay.
I touched that joystick and on it went. Here.
Offer a magic item within Stonehenge, and Danny will grant you a longer life.
Yeah, that's how you get different things that'll. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Watch out for this guy. He's an ass kicker.
It says stop. Should I hit anything?
No, just don't stop it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't stand in one spot and try and go toe to toe with these guys.
Yeah. Oh no. He's got my head bit off.
I mean, for the time, the graphics, I mean, that's what made this game, you know, because you didn't really see gory games back then.
Mm-hmm.
After the meeting's over, you can go to the website and replay this and review what you did wrong.
I guess so. Wanna go this one?
I don't know what the tower does. Oh, I
Seek the
think this
wisdom
one.
of- Okay, the wizard man speaks.
Get it cold?
Oh, you
I think
got
that's
a
the
gift
least
of
you worry.
Constitution, so you got a point of Constitution. Yeah, there are some of those RPG elements with, you know, stats and stuff.
Yeah, here's one more point on my constitution. Thank goodness. I guess this
There
guy's
you go.
coming at me, huh?
Oh,
No, he
maybe
passed.
not.
Next day.
Go to this one, I guess.
There's a few regulars that show up, these rat men or something. Yeah, these
Mhm.
guys.
Yep.
Boy.
Come on, move.
Yeah, you can't move while swimming. And I think you can just hold the button down too. I don't know if that's right, but
They only come one at a time.
Many of these people I can kill.
oh, it's a bunch.
Alright. My goodness. You just
Some
keep
old
on
school
coming.
difficulty.
Mhm.
There's like about 5 or so of them.
Man, I got close then, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can keep visiting that tower.
And you'll run out of time, I think.
Okay. Is there a specific spot that I have to get to on this map?
No, you need, after you win, you're
Mhm.
supposed to, you might get a moonstone. There's a chance that you might get a moonstone, and you collect moonstones, like 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many, maybe it's 3 of them.
Oh, here we go. This guy again.
Oh, yeah. There you
That's funny.
go.
Shakes you to death.
Yep. Alright, the tube of toothpaste is empty.
And you got 1 life left.
Okay, well then, here we go. I wonder what that thing in the
And
middle
that's
is.
the other thing, is if you like playing somebody else, you get to, if you beat them, you get to take an item out of their backpack.
Hmm.
This guy may not make it to you.
No, he didn't. What about this guy? No, nobody made it. Okay, sweet. What about
I
this
don't know
thing?
what's in Stonehenge, other than the
Ah.
giant rocks. What did it say? You have to have all the 4?
Yep.
Oh, you got guests.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, get ready.
Jeez.
Ooh.
That must be it. No? No.
Oh.
Is. Tough game.
You get good at it. Once you figure out kind of how to make it work, you can
Mhm.
you can you can bid. And of course, it's obviously fun with more people.
Mhm.
But it's still.
And there we have it.
Yeah.
Moonstone, A Hard Day's Night.
Now, if you guys have ever seen, I'll show you Nuclear War. If you guys have ever seen Nuclear War,
Can't say I have, no.
you'll like this one because this is from the '80s and it has caricatures of like Ronald Reagan and. One of the best presidents of all time, by the way. Let's see, Nuclear War. Can you see all right now?
Yep. Got it.
I like this WHD logo because you can just like hit depending on what key it is, you can just hit it to get out of. Of course, I don't know if you guys have seen, I've never actually seen it, but I was told that this comes out of How I Learned to Love the Bomb.
Yeah.
What's the
Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Strangelove.
Strangelove.
Yes.
Never seen that?
I know. Don't hit me.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, right there. Slim pickings.
Slim Pickens, yeah. Major Khan.
Is that what?
Slim Pickens' character was, I think,
Oh.
Major Khan.
Yeah, they can't drop the hydrogen bomb. He climbs up on it trying to get it on the hook, and all of a sudden, let's go.
That's funny. So it has all these parody guys.
Yeah.
You can have
Ronnie Reagan, I guess.
yeah, Ronnie Reagan, Jimmy Farmer, Tricky Dick, but let's see like Kokomami,
Ooh.
Gorbachev. We'll do this.
Yeah, who that tricky dick is? Ooh.
Pick four
You have
people.
Gandhis.
Okay, and this is kind of fun. It's ticker things, and so
Yep.
you can do stuff like
Uh-oh.
I'm Ronald Reagan, and so we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna build, and then it goes to the next round. So you click on this, and so this is me up here. So I didn't say scrambled bomber. Did I select who I'm gonna be? I wonder.
I don't know.
Okay, you can use propaganda to try and attract. You have to click to keep it going. And 5 million you leave your. Oh, I'm sorry. You are the one in the middle, and you're playing against those guys. Everyone else. And so they can try and, depending on what your economy is, they'll try and steal people. But the name of the game is whoever has the most people at the end wins. Quote unquote wins. So your country builds nuclear toys.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so that's right. This is me here.
Nuclear toys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, I got some warheads here. So now we are going to, and these guys will just randomly fire on somebody.
10, 20, and 50 megaton. Ooh.
So yeah, let's go ahead and this is for defenses. We'll go ahead and run some propaganda for, like, click there, and then I think that's if their country is happy. We'll click on this guy and propaganda this guy. You click on nuclear war. Oh, they shot the bomber down. Sometimes it just happens at random too. He initiated the strategic. Some of it's like chance, like, blitzes my country with lies, and so he just took some people.
Right.
This
Then
guy,
sends them out on the
yeah.
bomb
Then he
sticker.
takes stuff like that. Like he just wiped out their city.
Super utopia.
The moon missile.
Yeah. So I guess I thought I was supposed to steal. Yeah, so this guy is now pretty mad at me. I don't remember exactly what the numbers mean, but you can see his facial expressions now. He's really
Oh,
pissed
yeah.
off at me.
Mhm.
So now we're going to go ahead and build. You have to have missiles or planes that will facilitate the warheads. See, like you have to have a 50 megaton missile or a 100 megaton missile to launch the missile. Uh-oh. I bet this guy's going to attack me next.
And you, yeah.
Or him. You're right. Let's see what I got.
You better get some defenses up.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. 2 GR2 bombers. That's good.
This looks like quite a lot of fun.
It is. It's based off a board game. I'm sure you can imagine that, but you're right. We're going to go with LNDS defenses. And so let's see what happens. He's attacking him. Okay, he attacks my company. Oh, but you're right. Missile city safe. Okay, so now we're going to, let's see, this guy right here, 100 megaton capacity. And I think the bomber can make multiple strikes. So we're going to go after Kukamami. So he targeted them with propaganda, lost 5 million. More propaganda, 5 million. Yeah, let's read what's going on. This guy's going to probably attack him, hopefully. Not fuel up a bomber. So now, yeah, we're going to go over here. We'll just take this guy out with a 50 megaton warhead. There's the button.
Oh, Kukamami, you're gonna knock him out first, I guess.
Well, this game is kind of tricky. I didn't do as much damage as I needed it to. Barbarian.
Nice.
Yeah, they say stuff. All right. Well, then we're gonna go. Oh, I thought I had another one. 50 megatons remain. We'll go back here. Yeah, so this is 50 megatons. Ever play Might and Magic? That's New World Computing does Might and Magic.
Makes sense.
20 megatons. The good thing is sometimes they just attack each other a little bit more, which would be better than if they didn't, so they don't gang up on you.
Exactly. That's probably why you want to just piss off one at a time.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 30 megatons remain. Let's go back to, sorry, Kukamami. Let's go back, let's target one of these bigger cities. Only 9 million killed. No build, the end is near. Well, did it say how many megatons remain? Uh-oh. This guy might be the first to, I don't know. Everyone's picking on Jimmy Farmer. Which I don't know why they call him Jimmy Farmer. Was Jimmy Carter from...
Where was Peanut Farmer?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what that comes from?
I feel like you use more lines on your printer terminal.
Yeah, but this is a 300 by, I think it's 320 by 200 screen. It's quite a lot of pixels. I mean, let's go with this again. Dud Warhead. Keep picking on each other.
Like concerts.
Yeah.
After like money. I wonder if you could hold a concert too.
It does it randomly. If you just say propaganda, it'll just say,
And a barbecue.
invites them to the barbecue.
I think that's funny how the propaganda machines are all over.
All right. Well, this guy's not leaving. This guy's, but I want to attack. Jimmy Farmer needs to go out.
Playing Might and Magic.
Let's go. 50 megatons. Oh.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Yep.
What a great game to be playing on 9/11.
This guy's is crying. Alright. Sorry. You kind of just let them destroy each other and stuff too.
Yeah, I wonder what happens if you just don't make any moves.
Oh, they eventually start. If you sit there and stockpile,
Mhm.
then they all attack you. If you just stockpile over and over, if you just build,
Yeah.
then they will all attack you. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna 0 megatons remain. So now I'm gonna try and propaganda must be taken. Oh, okay. Well, he tried to.
Do you get a sense for what your population is relative to the others?
No, you just
Yeah.
kind of see like I invite their people to a barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 million. So I don't know how many it says. But Jimmy Farmer's about to be out, but we're gonna go ahead and build. Yeah, and I think it's if you build twice in a row, then that's whenever they just. Are y'all okay? Or am I boring y'all to death?
Well,
Or?
you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's adding to their arsenal. No more war. I need more warheads.
This was like a shot out of a slingshot or something.
Yeah.
Really boing.
Do I want to do propaganda or do I want to do this? I don't know if this is going to attack me or not. I'm going to pretend like he is. Didn't somebody ready a missile? Oh, I bet they didn't. Oh no, that was a waste of.
So how much intelligence do you get in this game? We
What?
have a little bit, but nothing super substantial.
Yeah, like you don't like the propaganda thing. It's like a crapshoot.
Yeah.
It's just like sometimes it works. See, I'm winning because he's trying to do propaganda towards me, but they're leaving his country instead. Oh, both these guys are almost dead.
How can you tell?
What? Just by the icons.
Hmm.
Just because he has almost no cities left.
Hmm.
But we're gonna do propaganda. Oh wait. Maybe we can just get him out of there. But once that happens, and whenever someone dies, they fire out all the remaining missiles and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Everything that they have.
Hmm.
Did it say how many left? I didn't even
1
notice.
million left Jimmy Farmer for you.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna stockpile again.
Okay.
City destroyed. Alright, so this guy is almost out.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it's this guy. They're gonna start attacking me. I'm surprised I haven't. I really haven't.
I know.
I keep getting these little bitty warheads. Oh, that's right. All right, when they finally build a 100 megaton warhead,
That's when they start looking at you.
well, that's when you hear that sound. Ooh, yeah. So, all right, we're gonna load this guy up.
Ooh.
Missile destroyed by ABM. Oh, he got some people back. Well, those people are about to face my wrath. Scramble. 100 megatons remain. I don't think it'll take that much. We're just gonna go
Decide
for
how many
20.
people live there.
No, you kind of gotta just look at it and judge.
Okay.
Oh, those people made the poor decision.
Okay. Not all the way dead yet, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see.
was there, you got to it now.
Yeah. Well,
No.
I don't.
Jeez.
1 million immigrants. Oh wow, I'm gonna drop a 50 megaton warhead on this thing. Oh, it's not even gonna do any good, damn it.
Yeah, because the other guy did it already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping you could cancel that once it was.
Yeah, no, that's a big part of the.
Mhm.
Okay, now he's firing stuff because he's finished.
Mhm. Yep. You got a much smaller building sitting there, huh?
Yeah.
You better build with only 30 left.
Yeah. I think someone's calling you on the phone over here.
Yeah, something's going on.
What do we have going on here?
Message you.
I'm getting a duo voice call. Let's not do that right this second.
I think someone sent a message not that long ago.
Get it on here.
Alright, so these two guys are out. Alright, who's go? Need to see who's gonna. Okay, then he's gonna fight him. Now the only question is this guy gonna do his missile defense here? But we'll just have to take that chance. Ah! Damn it! You lied to me. Bomber shot down. Oh, come on. Only 2 million people. Dud warhead. I don't know if this guy's gonna fire it on me or if he's gonna. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and fire up the Grim Reaper bomber here. The bomber crashes en route. The city is safe. That's some BS right there.
Bad luck.
It's all right. We'll get another one going here. This Mega is what defends against the bombers. I feel like I've got another one here. I wonder if I should just start targeting. Well, give me this. All right, finally worked. 0 megatons remain. Let's see what he looks like. Build. I'm enjoying watching them two blow each other up, that's for sure. Deathbringer missile. Maybe they've got some kind of logic in there where, I don't know, it's not like easy mode. I've had them just gang up on me before in the past.
It could just be a seed.
Yeah, this guy's not attacking me yet, so I'm not gonna
Mess with him.
Yeah, we'll go here, and we'll go. We need to make sure, and I hope
Really
he,
small house.
I hope he doesn't.
That's like a probably just take 20, but
Well, the only thing is we're almost. I needed to make sure and win. I don't know. There we go. Now I wonder if I can do propaganda to get the rest of his. Or that's gonna.
there we go.
You'll like the ending sequence to this too. I promise. It doesn't disappoint.
There's a tent.
Yes. All right, MPT1. I don't know what this one does. I think it's just a 50 megaton. But we'll go ahead and, you know what, should I do that? Or,
Postman.
yeah, nuclear post. I wonder if I should go ahead and build again, or just, I don't think there's just enough. I should just be able to finish this off. Yeah,
Okay,
now
finish
I'm
it
gonna,
for you.
yeah, but he's gonna fire off his final ones here. Oh, he didn't
Sure.
have anything left, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all right, Ronnie Reagan.
Okay, you're it. You got a city there. I'd put your biggest stuff over there.
Yeah, I don't have much else though. But I can make multiple strikes.
Yeah, you got a 50 meg warhead.
No, I think it's got a 20. I've got another 20. Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
Wow. You did it.
Oh, he's gonna do his final last desperation calls.
Oh my gosh, yeah, here we go.
Yes, and it can where everyone loses. All right.
Everyone loses.
Let's see.
Wow.
All right, that's pretty good. I don't know if this will
Congratulations.
save this or anything. But where's the final?
Hmm?
There should be a final screen.
Unless you like space through it real fast to get here.
No. Oh, that's too bad. Because what it'll show is usually in the background on this blown out area, it'll have a picture of, oh, you know what? If I win, it only shows this. But if one of the other guys wins, like Ronnie Reagan, it'll show Ronnie Reagan jumping up and down going, I won! I won! And it's like everything's just desolate and stuff like that. So, but anyway, that's nuclear war. I hope that wasn't that was entertaining. But some of those cool things. So, but anyway, so I'm gonna have to look at that joystick that you got. Did you have to? You just put it together? Did they just send you all the parts or something?
Yes, came in a kit,
Came in a kit. So I'll have to see that.
Yeah. It's all laser cut and had to peel little paper off. There's a nut.
Yes.
Set in recess.
So it's gonna exactly. So it's gonna hold it in place while you screw it in, and it's not gonna tear up the plastic.
And a little wiring harness you plug in, little connectors. And They got one with like 4 buttons. They got one for the CD32. Pre-configured, and the buttons are the same color as the CD32's buttons.
All you'd need is a CD32 then. I don't know if you want one. I don't know. They came out with hardly anything for the CD32.
Good board. There was a lot of games. Yeah, there was a lot of games.
Really?
Yeah.
I got a CD32.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember hearing about it, and it was kind of like, this is going to be the next big thing, and then Commodore just like, this is right after that, just went bust.
Because they couldn't, yeah, there was a big deal when they couldn't pay for the technology that made the pointer do something.
Oh yeah, that's right. The licensing
Like
killed
$6
it.
million the company wanted them to pay.
Oh, what? Really? I didn't know about this.
Yeah, someone had copyrighted that, and everybody was paying evidently, and Commodore even paid, but when they did that,
Sounds like an original patent troll
and
or
the
something.
place where they made the CD32s in the Philippines held all their games and said, we're gonna hold these for ransom till you pay us. Next thing you know, Commodore going,
Like right before the Christmas.
because the game was selling like hotcakes over in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, even, Europe has always been kind of a strong Amiga market. And so, but they didn't get any, but I guess after that, they probably just didn't get anything. They look got left holding the bag,
Yeah,
this company in the Philippines.
yeah, that company that finally bought the stuff, went up there and paid off all the debts and brought the 1200s and this whatever CD32s
So
were.
the SCOM, was it?
Yeah, SCOM.
SCOM, yeah.
Mhm. That's why there's some were 1200s available brand new in a box. And some CD32 started showing, they had another company build 4000Ts. So we got some of those.
Yeah, and SCOM then right after that, they went bust.
Yeah.
I couldn't, there was
Everybody's like saying, what is this? Amiga's bad luck.
And you know what? And I read, I bought I was on a Kickstarter for David John Pleasance, I think is his name. He was one of the guys who worked for Commodore, and he's like, I know the story, and he tells stuff. This is actually kind of an interesting book. Part of it was kind of, I don't know, some personal information I don't really care about, but it was fascinating. It was good. I'm not saying I could do better, but anyway, he talked about how and obviously the guy was really smart on new business stuff, and he was the guy who came up with those A1200 packs that came with the games bundled in with them, and all those things that were made it really selling, and it was a win-win situation. Anyway, he had investors. He talked to a company out of China to go in after Commodore was liquidating and to buy up the assets, but SCOM had done an underhanded deal or something behind him to work with that company and basically pulled the rug out from him, this Pleasance guy, and his other partners from Commodore, and and used them, and then they all ended up kind of screwing each other over, and then it was kind of an interesting, it was kind of a tale of like, I don't know if it was just greed or poor decisions and stuff, but and the whole thing was just it went south real fast, and it was kind of like, man, because the sound of it was because I'm reading a new book that was talking about how Jay Miner and all the guys did the original Boing ball.
Yep.
And how that was built and how they did the technology and everything. It was like paper clips and Band-Aids to get that thing going. But it was amazing technology the way they did with the color shifting on the bit planes and stuff like that. It was kind of amazing how they did that and put it together. And so the whole story of it, and then Commodore just came and went in and bought them, but they saved them. But then the rest we know is history.
Yeah, they had
Commodore.
to pull out some shenanigans because Atari was the one that was supposed to.
That's right.
And I recently saw they had a picture of the motherboard they created. It had all the custom, and you see Agnes and Lisa.
Oh my gosh!
Right there on that Atari motherboard.
Huh.
On the Atari motherboard we had.
Yeah, because
really
they thought they had it because he came down. And Commodore gave them the money to go pay them off. They paid them off on the last possible day.
Wow.
Like went right down there and paid them off, and because the next day it was going to be Ataris if they hadn't paid it.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Anyhow, they was showing that motherboard. There was the custom chips and neat little roll in across the top of it. They were ready to start making them, but I was wondering, there was a lawsuit after Commodore got it, then Atari sued, saying, hey, they ripped us off.
Oh, that's right.
And then the judge decided, well, they did pay you off before the deadline.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, all those shenanigans. That's hilarious. I heard something about it. I didn't know all the details of it. And I just started the book.
Well, that guy that owns the Amiga stuff now, he's writing a new book. I think it's like Vampire and Vultures. Just
That's-
talking about all the bad.
That's the same guy, and that's his second book.
Yeah.
But I didn't kickstart that one. I don't know. I just kind of
Yeah,
missed it out.
he just finally posted a new one of the little blogs here just a few days ago, and he's just completed the first chapter, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Trevor. Yeah.
Was it an actual book, or was it like a
Yeah.
book?
You can order a digital copy of it too,
Mhm.
and I think I may have got it. I don't know. I like regular
Yeah, I do too.
books.
Yeah.
And so, because I can't, I look at a screen all day at work. It's just kind of like So I'd rather have a book. So in fact, I read before I go to bed, and so that's whenever I'm reading. So that it's easy. But yeah, it's a regular book, and you can find copies of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it's called though. The name of the author is David John Pleasance. But he talks about, and then he has like an FAQ or he addresses it because people were like, because he's like, and don't think I didn't try and talk. Irving Gould was the main shareholder guy, or Gould. I don't know how you pronounce his name. G-O-U-L-D.
Gould, yeah.
G-O-U-L-D, yeah.
What a kind of unfortunate name, Gould. But I don't guess. But whatever. But anyway, he was. And the president of the company was that Mehdi Ali, and yes, and he was just making all that. He said, look, I tried to talk to Irving about this all the time, and he just said, John, I don't want to hear it. I said I have trust in the guy that he's in the position or whatever, and he said it was so frustrating. He just couldn't get him to listen or do anything, and that was just the whole time. So this guy's watching Commodore nosedive, and. And it turned out that they, what was it? They wanted to make a less expensive Amiga 500, but it was the 600. But it turned out to be even more than the 500. or something like
Cost
that.
more to make the 600 than the 500.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Those kind of boneheaded decisions. And so, yeah, that's funny enough.
And you see the 600, you look, and it's still that little chewing gum size 60 ago, it had that square one sitting there, which cost a lot more money.
Yeah. I had one of those the big collection that I got had one of those in it, and I hated it. It was so small, but it still had those mystery keys, like the 1200 has those blank keys on it that made it impossible for me to type on. And it was just like, I was just like, what is this? And it didn't power up. It didn't get anything on the screen. I ended up selling it. I think I got like $250 out of it because it's a collector's item. I mean, some people are really.
I kind of like one. I like a 600.
Yeah.
I got a 500, but.
It really shot in value when that
I kinda like
Vampire
one.
came out, that was one thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that and the fact that it comes with that 2 meg chip RAM. I had to do the little
Surgery.
surgery
Yeah.
to make this work. And then go through 2 motherboards. 'Cause
One
the
thing I
other
didn't
one.
like
Oh,
was
no.
there was no
Yeah.
little keypad for the side, there was no little keypad.
Yeah, I don't ever use it. My
Yeah.
keypad. I'm not a keypad.
Oh,
you're a
really?
keypad
See,
user,
I
so
am. But
don't.
I'm not on the Amiga. I guess I am at work, but not on the Amiga. But to what, I don't think you were here, but yeah, the original motherboard that came with this, it's not that I ruined it, it's that I didn't, it wouldn't work with this guy right here. I don't know why, it just would not work, no matter what I did. I tried cleaning, there was nothing wrong with it. I tried isopropyl alcohol, I tried an eraser, tried everything, and it just wouldn't work. And so I thought I messed it up whenever I did that 1 meg kit. But then I was like, let me just try this other motherboard, and then it works perfectly. So
Well, you got lucky then. I guess there must just be some little line corrupted somewhere.
I just don't know. And so anyway, I've got that other motherboard sitting at home with a robbed.
You said that the card has the memory on this one?
And this one has memory. Yeah, this one has 8 megs of RAM on it too.
Okay, well, I mean, you have.
Oh, but yes, I have the 5. Yeah,
512, yeah.
exactly. Since the 512 K that's built onto the motherboard, and then I have that on there, and then you make this modification, and you have to add the 1 meg Agnes, which is really just an Agnes I got out of an Amiga 2000. And you can order that Agnes from overseas, and it works with PAL or NTSC. So, because I wanted to order, I had to order, since the other one, because one of them was bad, and it would give me graphical errors, and it came in a bag with this other kit. And so I'm like, well, why did this guy have, and I found out why he took it out, because it's broken, it didn't work, or something's wrong with it. And so I'm gonna say, dude, if it doesn't work, throw it in the trash. Don't do that. So anyway, I had ordered another one, because I needed to put it back in the 2000 that I have, and I plugged it in, and it works fine. So.
I was doing a lot of those conversions. The ones I did mostly were the ones with the Amiga 500 that had the 1 meg on the motherboard.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It was divided into two, because Commodore knew that 1 meg address was coming, but it wasn't ready yet. So if you look, there's 1 meg on there, and they divided it into 2 parts.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, one's chip RAM, and what they ended up calling slow fast RAM.
Yeah.
And when you did the little, put it in your cut, and then put the little connector on, they became connected together, and then you had 1 meg of chip RAM. I've been doing lots of those for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was someone else, I don't think you did mine, someone else in the club, I think was doing them at the time.
Yeah,
And I had to modify
I'm
mine.
going all over Metroplex, people calling me up.
Yeah, that's good though. If, and that's probably once you get good at it. This is kind of like I've been talking to Steve Wiley about stuff like that all the time about, doing those kinds of modifications. And he's like, yeah, you just got to practice at it and get good. And,
That's right.
And I finally saved off some old hard drives so I
Oh,
could
yeah.
practice, instead of like destroying an Amiga 3000 motherboard.
Yep.
I've made some expensive ones.
I mean, I got plenty of hard drives if you want MFM, RLL, SCSI, whatever.
I think I've got the standard. These are just 40 meg quantums, so I guess they're SCSI drives, but they're, MFM. I haven't heard about that in a long time. I think that was on my old IBM
Yep, original stuff.
Yeah. So, did you want to try and boot? I don't know. I'd have to open this to switch the ROM. But did you want to see what's on something, or does it need to boot from it? Because they can still boot. They'll just boot into Windows 3.2. Or
Interesting.
use that
Yeah.
Kickstart, which it might work.
Yeah, I didn't think it needed to boot anything in particular, but I just figured there might be some disk on here. Start pulling them out and see if there's anything that strikes your fancy that you want to look at.
Oh wow.
We've been doing a lot of work
OpenVision.
with floppy drives. Look at there. I mean, that was a necessity for work. Fixing floppy drives.
Yeah, that one looks pretty interesting. This Amiga disk drives inside and out, as long as the disk is actually still good for itself.
You know what? All the kits that we got from whatever, almost every one of them have been good. I've been copying over them. In fact, a lot of them still say MCCC on them.
Yeah,
so
some of them do.
I
got a few of those around here somewhere as well.
Super bass professional.
This
Yeah.
guy used to make them.
That's probably my handwriting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Club librarian.
Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, and so, but I look at them first to make sure it wasn't like some piece of history or something like that. And it would usually have something like directory opus or stuff like that on there.
I don't think I'd ever seen those games. I know the OpenVision was a super duper graphics card.
Oh, that's a game.
Yeah, let's see. One, two,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I just
Interesting.
assumed that it uses. I just assumed that it was driver discs for OpenVision.
Yeah, some kind of
it's doing a
utility.
game.
Start grabbing some stuff if you want. Let me take a few random ones out to make it a bit easier. Hot and cool jazz.
Definitely stuff garbage. I'm just kidding.
AGA demo set.
Some of the demos.
Use music software.
Oh yeah, plenty of that. Deli tracker. That's like before Uber Eats or what?
That was music. That was a music player, and it's still valid today. So that's Deli Tracker is one of the, and Hippo Player, and
Oh, I see. Beethoven String Quartet.
This guy was really into
There's
music,
a lot
or
of
at least
those,
this
a lot
was
of
his.
people doing that.
I think
Yeah.
I used Hippo Tracker or something.
The Hippo Tracker was there.
I think I used that.
It was
Word
just updated
perfect for
recently.
the
Oh,
Amiga.
okay. You never knew anything about
Lisp.
music, stuff like that. time. Yeah, I haven't even gone through the discs. So a lot of mine are just like you say, library stuff. NetHack, demo, yeah, Beethoven. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, occasionally I get lucky and flip through this and find some kind of CD-ROM driver disk or something too.
But most of the stuff, fortunately, is on AmiNet.
Yeah.
It's just going through AmiNet can be a nightmare. AGA demo.
And trying to write the disk can be kind of fun too. Oh boy, GP fax. Your fax needs.
I actually had to have a fax not too long ago to help my neighbor across the streets. Poor guy suffering from prostate cancer, and so to send all his medical information, it was like 60 pages
Oh
to
boy.
his doctor, and it all had to be via fax.
Oh no.
And it's just like it couldn't be like emailed or I don't know what. It was some kind of thing like
The
that.
operational
So
and all my circuits
he,
are functioning perfectly.
but anyway, he had a landline, a copper landline, and my scanner printer thing supported fax. So I just picked up the whole thing. We went over to his house and I just let him use it. So
Nice.
but it's like who uses fax anymore? And it's like apparently there's some people that do, or some places that do.
Let's see which Electronic Arts disc this is. Kaleidoscope.
Use the restroom.
Free software. Okay.
Free.
Let's spend the archive copy. And the other box, this is maybe the one that's got some of the...
Workbenches over here.
Yep. I was thinking in terms of some of the MCCC stuff.
Hadn't seen any.
I wonder if there's a third box that had that stuff in there then. Soft windows. Some of these are other things that aren't necessarily Amiga things. I started stuffing discs in places. Install for Mac 7.5. The Carmen San Diego discs for Mac as well. AOL. CD Boot 1.0. CD Write. Doesn't really say. CDX. CD-ROM system for Amiga. Interesting. Caesar. Oh, interesting. C programming for MIDI.
The MIDI?
Yep.
I took a MIDI class,
Nice.
but it was all about the MIDI language.
Yeah.
Not really programming.
The specification, I guess, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
It was back when I was trying to get into more piano playing and stuff like that, and I
Yeah.
realized that it's a lot more work.
It's quite a bit of work, for sure.
Everything it seems to be a lot of work.
Yeah, unfortunately. Deluxe music. You got a
MS
Microsoft
DOS.
DOS disc. Yeah,
Hey, at
that's
least
fine.
it's 6.22. I think that's the last version they made.
There's Word on a floppy disk for Apple and Macintosh. Install me first for your PowerBook 165.
Yeah, back in there. I don't think I'll have much use for them. Pinball and enema. Better than pinball enema.
Oh, gosh. I don't even know about that with pinballs in particular.
Oh,
yeah.
286 bridge board.
Oh, cool.
All you need now is a bridge board. You have a bridge board?
Used to,
Yeah.
look at one at a time.
You've got a 386 bridge
I
board.
actually have a.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I actually have an Amiga 5 1/4 inch floppy disk drive.
Oh,
Okay,
fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. no,
I didn't
that's
really
good.
think Amiga ever bothered with that.
No, yeah, they did.
Uh-huh.
It came, yeah. In fact, they used to use it with the bridge board, right? Because you could.
Oh,
use
that
it
makes
with
sense.
the
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I actually used it because before my Amiga, I had an Apple,
Mm-hmm.
and I had 5 1/4 inch floppies on that.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, so my Amiga 2000 came with the dual 3.5 and 5 1/4, and obviously the 5 1/4 part was wired into the bridge board side of things.
Oh, okay. Oh, but the 386 is the one that's kind of like the most sought after, I think,
Mhm.
because the 286 is just it's an AT. It's
Mm-hmm.
just odd. So, but of course, I don't know what the only thing that I really liked about the bridge board that I remembered is that you could open up a window right there on the desktop with
Yep.
the PC, and you could, I don't know how you could enter, if you could drag it, I don't know, but I just thought it was really cool.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, there's a PC thing right there.
Yeah, it's like a dual monitor or picture-in-picture, I guess.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly. And I didn't know the practicality because I never had one, but at
Mhm.
the same time, at the time, I wanted one because I had friends that had PCs, and
Mhm.
I had the Amiga, and I thought, hey, best of both worlds, but
Yeah.
it's expensive.
Oh, yeah, and it's getting more so now.
Oh, yeah.
Just highly sought after.
Yeah. I'm here, yeah. That's the Pi Amiga holding up.
Just fine, thanks.
Good. What are you guys doing?
So on the 3.2, is that running on top of MorphOS? So it's running in the background? Okay. I didn't know if it took over the machine or, okay. So it's basically so it's like an app then?
And I got Diskmaster running on MorphOS,
Mhm.
as well as Amiga, but I can use it for MorphOS to do stuff between the two operating systems.
Okay, so Diskmaster is running on the Amiga side or MorphOS side or both?
I can run it on either one, but on the
Huh.
MorphOS side, I've got it running better. Let's see.
Yeah, I know you always liked Diskmaster. I liked Directory Opus.
Oh, I didn't know. I've only used Directory Opus. I'm not
Yeah.
right.
And I know that.
And I usually use the older version of Directory Opus too, or
This is the last one they made, 2.6.
I think Directory Opus is 4, the one I think 4 I was using. I think
4, yeah.
0.11 or something?
Yeah, I think it was a
Yeah.
4.16 or something.
Oh, maybe. Only reason I was looking for that recently because I was like, there's got to be a better way to copy this stuff over. And of course, everyone first said is Directory Opus.
I like Directory Opus. Make your own buttons. Here you can make your buttons too, right?
I guess it's like Total
Same
Commander
thing.
for
Yeah.
Amiga
Any
then.
help, Ned? You got it all, bud?
Oh, I got it, thank you.
Thanks, appreciate you coming out, man.
See you all next month.
Adios.
All right, have a safe trip.
Take care.
See ya.
I haven't had time to get these records. Let's see, Diskmaster. I got it right here. There it is. Still set the same on my original Amiga, so that's why the screen's so small.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be able to set the resolution
Oh,
on
yeah,
that, I would think, yeah.
I've got a little thing that puts that number in, there's a number that tells you what the screen mode is.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I've got it right from Here's my configuration file. Here's the little,
Yeah.
you know.
Pretty small. Huh?
Yeah, you can tell I need to,
You're real close to it. Goodness gracious.
Just my startup sequence. Just one click away to bring it up to where I can edit.
Mhm. So you're using your old style sequence or?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Mhm.
except for the 3.2 now. This is the 3.2. They got these little things here that I never used. CPU click to install selection. But yeah, I need to get the screen set for this.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't too bad. I'm running maximum resolution of this monitor, which is 1680 by 1200.
I was hoping the mouse wheel would work, but it did not.
I know we
It's
clicked
in
that
the,
one
it's in the
setting.
commodities,
No, I said,
huh?
the
No.
mouse wheel.
The
Yeah,
mouse
where was
wheel.
the thing in the
Was
commodities?
there another one?
I didn't think it was commodities, I thought it was
I thought it was
somewhere.
that checkbox,
Yeah, the checkbox that we clicked.
Oh,
but
I don't know what it supposedly did, but I would
oh,
think.
just scroll the window.
Right, yeah, I would think so.
oh, I didn't do it. I'll do it in a minute. So I was just scrolling up and down. I was like, how to get this?
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
This is actually,
Is this the advanced Pac-Man one?
this is just Pac-Mania.
Or the Pac-Man
How
Deluxe?
does it go? Oh, I guess I have to. Maybe I'm being too impatient.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Pac-Man Deluxe. I think.
I thought that was called a Pac-Mania.
That might be that, yeah. The
So
screen
go
is-
back. God, this controller's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of expensive too. I don't know.
Pac-Man can really tell you how big your controller is real fast.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That flickering.
Mm-hmm. Good timing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
This was always a good
Yeah, this is a
graphical.
deluxe Pac-Man.
Oh.
No, no.
Pac-Man's graphics.
I was never good at Pac-Man. I just like this because the graphics I thought were really good.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is where you really need a joystick on this one.
Yeah.
Come here, you. Run away from me.
Imagine you get lost in this maze and get really confused as to where your next
Oh yeah.
Little
I
dots are
was
coming
gonna get
from.
that. I missed the damn dots too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Probably cut you off.
Yeah, there's another one on the left.
Yeah, I know, but I was too much.
Yeah.
I think I'm in trouble.
Yeah, sometimes you just get lucky and they get stupid and don't make a move.
Especially when they do that reverse direction of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's worth it to go back and get them. Come on, get that. I'm gonna have to go back and get that one.
Hmm.
I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna complete this first one. Oh, but you can go this. Oh, I bet it's the last one. Oh, you can cut across though.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure. I thought you could.
It
Oh,
seemed like it.
well, yeah.
Make him go away, huh?
Yeah, psych.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to
Hey,
go
you
to the
did
last
it.
one, 'cause you're right. I always like that stuff that the graphics are pretty good. It's kind of like he's got some dithering with it, with some
Yep.
specular highlights on his face and stuff.
My goodness. These ghosts are just not paying attention.
No, they're not. The AI is not. Oop.
No. You better hope for a dot here soon. Of course, and then there's nobody around.
Yeah. Oh, come
Or they
on.
were headed away from you while you're charging up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're not. You know, there used to be a Pac-Man cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It was very cringe.
Yeah. You know what's funny is this game does not cause your screen to flicker, so whatever screen mode this game is running is really good for the purposes of this video.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's in sync with, I don't know. You know, it's probably not 60 hertz. Maybe that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Look at those guys. They're flickering. Oh, I think they flicker.
No, never mind. I
Oh.
just started recording from straight on and then I messed it up, so I have to keep it from this side, I guess.
Some computers, like the TI-994, you get more than so many spikes in a row.
Yeah, I can't
Well,
handle
that thing
it.
would break up like crazy.
The Nintendo was really bad about that too. In fact, it was just, some games were completely unplayable.
Oh my.
Japanese, they would carry that over when you put it on a system that could handle it, like the Amiga.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, they could handle that much, but they just left whatever was in there causing that.
It's really, the animation is amazingly smooth though.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing, you can't see the whole maze.
Yeah.
That's what-
Yeah, that's another big problem.
Deluxe Pac-Man is just scrolling all over the maze.
Oh good, there's still another. We're
See
getting
the
down.
bottom.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Come on.
Does the game ever start moving any faster?
Yes, I'm sure it's like right now. Yeah!
Oof.
You had to say that, didn't you,
He
Steve?
had a determined look on his face.
Hey,
Oh, lame.
I know.
I think that's what you did to get more play on stuff. They are definitely moving a lot faster. Come on. Ah! I
Nope.
knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, that.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That was,
Kind of good though.
yeah. If you get a chance, find Deluxe Pac-Man. That's the guy who created that Deluxe Galaga.
Is that what it's called? Let's see if it's on here. Things a little slow.
Not working, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to, that works. Where did we turn that on? Was it in preferences?
Yeah, it was in,
Workbench?
I don't think so, but
Movie colors. No.
look under eye control. Yeah, scroll wheel enabled over there.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Probably have to have something that supports it.
Yeah, go back to the
Scroll.
screen with all the, with all the folders, the one below it.
Yeah,
Right there.
maybe it'll work there. Let's see if we can double click. Yeah. Huh.
Hmm,
It might have something to do with, I don't know, the compatibility of that thing.
could be.
Yeah.
Did he save or did he?
Yeah, I said.
I think he said, go back in the press again and just look. I don't know. I thought you saved before though.
Yeah, no, I did.
No, scroll wheel enabled.
Depends on. No, that's no.
See what it scrolls down to.
Window under pointer.
Hmm.
Active window. No, I think that's what I want.
Yeah,
That
you
saved
did.
it.
Yeah, that one won't.
Right.
But that
I
one.
like this one.
I don't know.
There you go.
No, that's me.
That's him, yeah.
Oh, he's pushing the button on.
Oh, it's got deluxe
There's
trip
the-
poker.
There's Deluxe
Oh, yeah.
Pac-Man, it was there.
It was there.
Go up.
There.
Deluxe Pac-Man.
Look, Pac-Man AGA. Yeah, or, that.
Yeah, I don't
You
think.
know that.
Yeah, I don't think it.
I don't think it would work.
All right. Well, let's interlace. Edgar and Big Dog.
He made good. He made the best game.
Yeah, he did, yeah, he was very good.
Deluxe Galaga. That cool. This is a. If you thought that other one was hard, you're in for it now. And this is more like Pac-Man, see, but look at these done with graphics.
Yeah. I like the controls are.
Yeah, see, but
He's lucky he didn't get sued by Midway.
no, he got the license,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's why his was so good.
It's definitely action packed. I like that.
Yeah, you see the little lightning bolts going on? It'll zap you if you try to cross.
You can't go through there.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, gotcha. Come on.
Oh no!
You know what? If I had a joystick, I wouldn't. I thought this would be better, but this is a disappointment. I'm gonna have to get those get a joystick. The ones that I have are like really old and.
Blah.
Running, yeah.
Now you got pills, see,
Oh, okay.
little capsules.
That's hilarious.
But this is more like the real Pac-Man as far as the layout and everything.
Yeah.
But you see what they were trying to make it look realistic, kind of.
Boy, they definitely don't waste any pixels. I mean,
Yeah.
even the overscans
And
utilized.
also, they're not blinking like the others.
Mm.
Till he's
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah. That's kind of lame.
Yeah,
The
it's such
picture,
a
that's
weird.
but you know, hey. What
Nice.
you want now? These guys don't mess around. Come on.
Freeze. Oh, that freezes.
Freeze.
Oh.
Yeah, they'd be just sitting there until that thing times
Yeah,
out.
it'd be easy to get them, I'm sure.
I can't control this thing.
Doing pretty good to me.
Well, it doesn't always obey my commands. It must be. It's like my kid.
I think the letter you spell out a word like you.
Someone else want to try?
No, go ahead. You're good. You're doing good.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. I'm probably gonna call it here too.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh, you got him.
There you go. Is the Texas Nerd House growing?
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
These are kind of the only videos I've been doing lately that, you know, maybe I'll get some more editing
Well,
done.
let's say that you've obviously had some life changes, and that can kind of take a.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
New bays.
Well, until next time, this is the Texas Nerd House from the AmigaMCCC Club. This is the September meeting. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next month, maybe. Take care. Bye, y'all.